Hello and welcome, my hamster kings. How you doing today? We just unlocked Azra over here, so don't forget to use your little upgrade thingamabobs to level her up a little bit. Current towers, we're still going to go with the standard. We can't change anything yet. And then as far as these guys are, well, just check them out and follow my list if you are confused on what to do. We've got the Clockwork Factory today. So this one's actually, honestly, it's pretty difficult because this is the first time we're going to fight the big, beefy robot zip in here. And you're also going to get a lot of chomp bots coming in here, so those guys can be pretty difficult as well. What we want to do is we want to use one barracks tower. We're going to put him sort of, kind of like right there. And then we're also going to use a mage tower right here, a mage tower right here, and one other barracks tower over here. Basically, keep people in range of the mage tower for as long as you possibly can. That's the basic idea here, guys. And then, of course, you can put Azra off to the side here, and she can sort of just take people down as the game goes on. So here we go, let's go. Let's do it. So these guys are really freaking weak, man. Just some regular dwarf bruisers, only 34 health, 2 attack, 2 to 4 attack. Like, this is chump change here. It does not matter at all for those guys. Just let your mage tower go to town. If you want, you can pop some reinforcements in here and whatnot. But just make sure that whatever you're doing, your mage tower's gotta be in range, dude. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the soul crusher right here. We're gonna go soul crush. We're just gonna use this thing as well, just because when we send out the next round, look at that. It's already halfway back for the poison, and about a third of the way back for the soul crusher. So here's a little bit of a sad thing right here. We're gonna have to use move Azra up just a little bit and put some reinforcements in the way. We're gonna have to actually shoot these what the heck's their name, man? The tin-beard gunmen. Those guys are pretty tanky. So if you're willing to micro, man, don't feel bad about just moving guys out of the way. If you got tin-beard gunmen coming in and they're going to try and crush you down, wait until they're out of the way for a second. Get a big bunch of them in there and then poison some of these guys. Booyah, baby. Get that poison flowing. Now, Azra's just about dead. She's also not shooting anymore. So we're just going to pop her kind of out of the way for a second. We'll let all the rest of my towers sort of clear up really quick. And I'm just going to send out the next wave, actually. I think we're ready. Let's do it, man. Next wave already. Use some extra reinforcements and everything. Now, with our extra money. Well, there's a couple of different ways you can use it, but honestly, I'm feeling upgrading up your mage towers. Basically, our goal is to get all of our mage towers up to 4th tier. Let's just poison these guys real quick. It's okay. Use it up, man. It comes back quick. Got some chomp bots trying to come in on the right side there. So what you want to do is you want to look at where the guys are actually coming in. If you click on the wave before it starts... So here, we're going to get one decent pile up here, hopefully. Yeah, we'll just soul crush them. Boom, boom, and boom! Soul crush, boomage! But before you send out the next wave, you can see where they're going to go. Some of them are going to come to the right. Some of them are going to go to the left from the top. Some of them are from the left are going to go to the bottom. Some of them are going to cross over and go all the way down. So just pay attention as much as you possibly can, and things will hopefully go better for you. Yeah, that's the goal here, man. So here's some more chomp bots. Let's get them in the range of the magic and get some shots going on. Now, the nice thing with Azra is if anybody ever is just about to sneak through, well, you can easily stop those bad boys, man. All you gotta do is... Oh, here we go. We got a big chunks of peeps coming in here. So we're going to just poison the crap out of all those guys right there, and we're going to send out the next wave. $300. Let's do it. Another 3rd tier mage tower. I'm going all the way to 4th tier, though, baby. Let's do it, man. If we get one side getting cleaned up with all these mages, then for sure we know that that side's good. All we need to do is move our hero, use our reinforcements, and use our everything else on the left side. That's one fairly common way that I like to play the game. Now, what you're noticing now is the waves are fairly short at this point. So if you got just... oh, here we go. We're just gonna use Azra on this guy for sure. Use reinforcements on this guy every single time. Sometimes all you gotta do is just keep him... You don't have to kill him, but sometimes you just have to keep him kind of... out of the way for long enough. For long enough that the robots actually officially die, where they don't just crush down into little pieces, they actually officially die. Here we go. So we're just going to wait this guy out. I believe he will eventually die. He's only got 62 health, but you don't want to block these guys. These are the Geomancers. These guys, if you block them, they're going to get double their health. And nobody likes double health monstrosities coming in here. Alright, so everybody's coming in this... Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. So we're going to have to get another mage tower over here. We're going to do the exact same thing down here. We're going to get a mage tower with a barracks combo. Good thing I've got some extra monies all set up here. And we're going to put Azra over here on the right this time. This is one of the only levels in the entire game where guys actually randomly come out of an area that you totally weren't expecting. For the most part, it's pretty standard where you're just like, no, they're going to come out of here, they're going to come out of here. So we got some miners coming in, so get your reinforcements ready. Make sure you put reinforcements or Azra or whatever in the way of the miners. We're just going to poison these guys real quick. Boom. Poison them.
Dark necessities.
And I think I might have to do another barracks down here, too. Let's do another barracks down here. Alright. It's okay. So the miners are always going to try and sneak through your defense. That's why you got to have some sort of barracks in the back. You can always micro with those, too. Don't forget about that. Alright, chomp bots are getting taken care of. Let's upgrade our magic just a little bit further over here on the right. More miners coming in, so let's move Azra back over to the left side. This is where you really need that speed, moving back and forth however you want to, man. We're going to get a big set of poison on these guys, and we're ready for the next wave. Always early, man. If you can, always early. So look at that miner. We're just fighting. They're just duking it out down in the bottom there. I actually don't even know if I can win. It looks like it's getting close. We're down to the last goblin. Oh my god! Can they do it? Oh, at the last hit, man. I know I had my hero ready to go and everything. I just thought it was exciting and sort of fun to watch it play out like that. Alright, so we've got this Tinbeard crapman right here. He's going to get pooped on. We're going to poop on him real hard right there. Use all of our peeps. There we go.
Dark necessities.
Come on, take him down. There we go, finally. The Geomancer, though, he's getting blocked right here. We do not want him to get blocked, actually. And I think it's about that time, guys. We're going to have to start getting... Let's get this guy up to 4th tier first. Let's poison these guys. The Geomancer is still alive, sadly. Let's just soul crush him. Just get rid of him, you know? He's still alive, really, after the soul crusher. He's still got 65 health. Okay. And there's another one coming in, but this time around, we've got the 4th tier magic. So now they're officially coming out of the right side instead of surprisingly coming out of the right side over here.
Dark necessities.
So we just got Chomp Bots and Smokebeard Engineers. Only 7 guys total coming out in this wave. That seems like there's something wrong, right? And that's because that is wrong. That is not the truth. They're going to lie to us. There's definitely something else coming out here, man. I just don't know what. I have not memorized all these levels, by the way. So the Geomancer... Gosh darn it. He's still got 100 health over here. That it doesn't look like 100, though, right? It was really only 50, I think. We do take him down, and we're ready for the next wave. Not early this time, because I suck. But now we've got the 3rd tier. Oh, there it is! We've got a big bad boy coming in today. So, by the way, if you want to, you can get an achievement for doing this. You can hit the T800 over in the corner there. Alright, let's put some peeps in the way right here. Actually, we want to do this. Want to keep them in the range of the big bad mage tower. Now this guy, by the way, if you haven't seen these guys yet, they've got a lot of health. You know, oh, hopefully I didn't mess up the recording there. I just hit the thing. Get in the way of this guy. With the magic, you can definitely take him down, man. And don't think, I mean, these guys are so slow. I mean, look at the amount of damage we're doing this guy. Every single hit is going to do between 53 and 160 damage. Let it do its work. But let's read about him really quick. This is one of the new units coming in. The Mecha Dwarf MK9. Siege power shoots Power suits operated by the best pilots of the Empire, capable of smashing whole armies with their strength. Yeah, right, man. You can't crush my army. Get out of here. They're a machine, so they can be revived. They have area attack, and they're very low speed. They are very strong. And keep in mind, look at that. He's still kind of dead on the screen. If a Clockwork guy comes in here, whatever the heck their name is, we're going to totally get annihilated. And I'll admit, one bad thing about my guides here, guys, I don't know the names of most of these things. Chomp Bots I got down. Sometimes I just get a certain name in my head, and I just keep saying it over and over again. Actually, we're ready. Bruisers and Cyclopters. Here we go, Clockwork boy. Here he is. And it doesn't matter. So now we got another Dwarf Bruiser coming in. Alright, but you get mad monies for taking these guys down, so we're going to use Azra to take them down for the most part. Flying units are really not too bad for me. For the most part, I don't think I've ever actually ran into any issues the entire time that I've played so far, where a flying unit has actually snuck through my defense, where it probably shouldn't have, you know? Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I definitely screwed that up. I only had a furnace. I only had siege towers. Like, that makes sense for me to have them sneak through. But usually that is not the case. Alright, so, actually, look at that, man. I lied. Look at that. Oh, my God. We gotta shoot him. Poison him. First time, baby, almost. But not quite. Not going to get through Azra over here. Is he going to get through my army? Oh, crap. Look at that. Look at that attack, baby. Alright. So don't forget, this guy's also, I believe he has armor as well. I actually didn't look at that. I believe he has some armor. So that means any physical attacks aren't going to do extra damage to him. And that's the scenario for a lot of units in here. Not for the flying units, but for a lot of the other random units. So finally, we're going to get this mage upgraded as well. It's definitely the weak point in my defense. So far. And I believe once you get a couple good, solid, high-level mage towers, the game is basically over at that point. It's just, how much can you dominate by that point? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you get some weird slow-shooting times where there's just too many like low-level units and they can cause some problems. But for the most part, that's actually not all that common. Here we go, we get up to another level here, and we're ready for the next wave here. They're going to go down to the right here. There's a lot of them, though. Quarry Workers, Sulfur Alchemists, and Warhammer Guards. So the Sulfur Alchemists, they're the first guys that don't have, that do have magic resistance, which means we're going to have to deal with them in a different way. Luckily, we've got the Soul Crusher and the Poison up in here, and it doesn't really matter all that much. Here we go, we got more Chomp Bots coming in here, too. Alright, we're going to move them out of the way real quick. Let's block these guys up next to my Mage Tower, at least a little bit. There's the Sulfur Alchemist. Let's poison them up. Get him taken care of. There's another big chunk of Chomp Bots coming in here. Woo! Nellies. All right. A lot of guys coming in. We just got too big of a bundle right there not to do it. Soul Crusher. And also Azra's not really attacking here. We got some miners coming in here too, so we're definitely going to have to watch them. You know? Definitely watch the miners. You know, I don't know if I need to move my peeps a little bit further back. Here we go. We'll move them back just a little bit. That's okay. I actually probably could have kept them there. That's okay. Oh, Azra, you got to move out of the way again. She's already level 5, though. That's awesome. And finally, we get our third high-tier mage tower at this point. And we've taken care of the big problem guys so far. More Chomp Bots are probably still going to come out, though, for the rest of the game. Usually when they have something crazy like that happen, it doesn't just happen once, it happens for a long time. So I forget what you have to click on this level to get all the rest of the achievements. Oh, I think you have to do something with Bender, no? No, maybe not. Alright. Well, we're ready for the next wave. I think we just have some Chomp Bots coming in here. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Now that we've got our 4th-tier Mage Tower, I'm pretty happy about that. So I am going to put all my eggs in one basket today, though, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if this is going to upset you or not, but I'm going to do it. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. We're going for another Mage Tower. You can think I'm an idiot, but you can think I'm stupid, but it's just the strongest thing at this point. There's really no reason not to do it. Now, later on in the game, if I just soloed mages, I'd be an idiot. I'd be playing really, really bad. But for now, there's very, very rarely any enemies that are like problematic if you just build mage towers, you know. And plus, I got a hero that can do some regular damage. I've got a couple different types of abilities that can do physical damage. So I really don't mind at all. I don't know what you got. Oh, here we go. Is Gollum going to be in here somewhere? There's a ring. Oh, there it is. Tap the ring a little bit. See what's going to happen. Do I have to, like, knock it in or something? There we go. He's going to take it. Do we hit him? He's going to try and take it from me. Oh, we knocked him in. And there we go. My precious. Take the ring back from Gollum. Or really, it's Gollum. Alright, so we got a big chunk of peeps right here. Let's just double dip it. Double dip the crushing right there, and we're ready for the next wave. Smokebeard Engineers, Chomp Bots, and Clockwork Spiders. So Clockwork Spiders this late in the game. That's kind of interesting. Wouldn't expect that. So I think the next thing I've already got a pretty good amount of magic here. Let's upgrade just a little bit. We don't need to go all the way up to the highest tier here, but at least have some guys where they can at least tank a tiny itty-bitty bit right here. Keep these Clockwork Spiders from sneaking through. There's only, what, 10 of them coming out, so you wouldn't expect them to sneak. They could be sneaky, though. They are the wolves of the Kingdom Rush series so far. Alright, so here's our MK coming in here. MK Dwarf Crusher right here. Actually, wouldn't it be the evil person crushers? There's, multiple coming out right now. Everybody's going to town right now. Kill 13 engineers before they can repair. Nice. So this is our third already of the day, third achievement. Let's do it. We got some more guys coming out right now. Oh, everybody's dead. Let's poison. Look at that group right there. Now, I gotta say, I can have the perfect strategy for you guys, and if you're not willing to micro, you're not gonna win the game. So don't assume that if you build all the same towers in all the same spot, magically the game is just going to go into your favor. You still have to micro. Chomp bots and a bunch of crap. All right, and ooh, Sulfur Alchemist as well with some Geobeard Geomancers over here. So how are we going to take these guys down? I think the best way to do it is, first of all, by getting a 4th tier mage. And now one thing you're noticing is I really haven't been getting too many more higher tier, 4th tier power-ups beyond that. Oh, crap. Get out of the way, guys. Get out of the way. You don't stop a Geomancer. Never, ever, ever do you stop a Geomancer. So we got some miners coming in the bottom here. Watch out for those guys. If you don't kill them fast, they can definitely cause some Oh, no, Ezra. Got some Cyclopters coming in here. We're going to poison this guy really quick. We take all them down. There's still a lot of chomp bots over here. So we're going to upgrade these guys just a little bit further, just to pop out a new wave of them, you know? Sometimes that's the best thing to do. We do have a lot of Sulfur Alchemists coming in here, so what we're going to do is we're going to end up using our Soul Crusher right here to help do some damage to them. Move Azra up to the front here to hopefully take them down fairly quickly. We take down a lot of them. Now, there's more miners coming in the far right over here, so we're going to pop them down right there. We don't want to block the Geomancers if at all possible, but they are getting healed right now by the Sulfur Alchemist, so we're going to try and drop them in the way. And it looks like we do end up working that out. Again, micro was key, but now we got a lot of money to work with. So how are we going to work our money in here, guys? Let's do it like this. Let's see what we got. Chomp bots, Smoke Beard Engineers. Again, pour the money in the pocket. Pour it in. Boom, boom. We're going all the way up. Micro. I love being able to move her anywhere on the screen so gosh darn quickly. She is by far one of my favorite heroes, especially because it saves that one life that might be sneaking through over here. Of course, I always want to make sure that I'm gonna, try and do 20, no lives lost for you guys. It doesn't happen every single time. I could still lose some lives here and there. 3 stars is obviously an absolute guarantee, but she is like one of those heroes where she's not gonna let that last person who's about to sneak through your defense actually sneak through your defense. Now look at this, man. These Geomancers are usually pretty troublesome, right? We're taking them down as soon as they walk at the screen. Like, look at that sexiness right there. It's delish. Delish. All right. I still think I'm going to go kind of all in here, guys. We're going to go for another Mage Tower down here. I feel like I'm struggling a little bit down in the far right corner here. So let's put these guys in. We're going to send out the next wave already. Wonderful. All right, $420 again. Let's keep upgrading. Dwarf Mecha. MK9. What happened to the MK 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7? Are they, what's going on with them? In fact, actually, I don't even want them to get blocked by this Dwarf Mecha. I want them to block the Chomp bots and crap. Alright. Let these Dwarf Mechas run into my 4 Mage Towers that are just absolutely annihilating these guys. Oh, big chunk of Clockwork, stupid faces. We poisoned the crap out of them. I don't think I can Soul Crush them yet, though. We're gonna have a lot of extra robot action happening right here. Let's try and block him in as much as we possibly can. And I think we got to keep Azra over here. We might Soul Crush, but I don't think I want to. I want to try and save it. This is the final wave, so you usually want to save it until you're like, oh crap, there's no other reason for me to need this later. I need to use it now. Looks like we're doing pretty good so far, though. Take down most of these Clockwork guys. Make sure you put reinforcements on the Clockwork guys so they don't end up making too many extra robots. You also got to watch out because they're going to try and revive these Dwarf Mecha units. And you do not want that to happen, obviously. That's why this level ends up being a little bit difficult. So we're going to end up soul crushing these guys finally. Boom, boom, and boom. So they can't revive any of these Dwarf Mechas right here. Hopefully it works out. Azra does die. That's no good. That's no good. And we're gonna mix it up, guys. we'll mix it up now. All right, we'll make you guys feel a little bit better. Oh, there he is. Is he gonna do it? No, he doesn't. He doesn't bring it back. And then with a little bit of extra Shadow Archer action there, we finish it all off and clean this up on veteran for you guys. I wouldn't say it's easy, but I definitely wouldn't say it was difficult. A little bit of micro required, a lot of magic, and you got it ready to go. Vesden, yeah. There you go, boy. Peace out. Let's do it. So let's talk about what we're going to do with all of our extra cool things here, guys. We're moving up. Next level is the Boss Dwarf. Ooh, the new tower, the Dark Knights. Exciting things. All right. Exciting times, man. So, we just unlocked the Dark Knights. The thumbnail will probably involve the Dark Knights in some way, just because I'll be clickbaiting you guys a little bit. But anyways, so our hero, she's up to level 5 now. That's awesome. You know, I think with 4, I think I'm going to actually do... Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's just do that. We get the big burst arrows right there. As far as the upgrades go, now we get to finally start doing some things with this stuff. We're going to go for... the trained Goonies here. Basically, these are the guys that you randomly pop down every 10 seconds or so. Once we get up to the Demon Guards, that's where things start to change. You get a lot of extra stalling power with the Demon Guards. Everything else helps out, but the Demon Guards are really like the powerhouse of defending. As far as the extra single point that I have, it looks like I'm not going to be able to spend that for a little while. You know, I'm just going to have to wait that out, man. Ooh, new tower here, though. This is the Dark... What is it? The Dark? The Dark Knight! Booyah! If you actually look at just the thing, first of all, we can't equip it. We got 5 tower slots, so bam, pop him in there. As far as attack goes, seemingly pretty low. As far as health goes, very high. As far as armor goes, pretty gosh darn high right there. So basically, high defense, high health, but they don't attack very much. They're stalling things, but you only get 2 of them. So you don't get the full 3 Orc Warrior Den setup here. You know, honestly, I personally like the Orc Warriors Den just a little bit better than the Dark Knights, but, you know, to each their own, man. Let me know what you guys think about it. I will be doing videos for every single one of the new towers over here, including the paid towers, eventually, when I get going up in here. Maybe I'll even mix it up a little bit, but that's all I've got for you guys today, so if you enjoyed, press the like button for me, subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.